Have you ever felt like you were in the right place at the right time for a reason? Today, we're diving into an incredible story about a young woman who faced an impossible choice. Her name was Esther, and her courage changed the course of history. Long ago, in the vast Persian kingdom, a powerful ruler named King Xerxes was looking for a new queen. He chose a beautiful and kind young woman named Esther. But Esther had a secret. She was Jewish, and her wise cousin Mordecai had warned her to keep her identity hidden for her own safety. Life in the palace was grand, but a dark shadow was growing. There was a man named Haman, one of the king's most trusted officials. Haman was incredibly arrogant and demanded that everyone bow down to him. But Mordecai, being a faithful Jew, would only bow to God. This refusal filled Haman with a furious, burning rage. His hatred for Mordecai grew so immense that he didn't just want to punish one man. He wanted to destroy an entire people. Haman went to King Xerxes with lies, convincing the king to issue a decree to eliminate all the Jewish people in the kingdom on a specific day. Can you imagine the fear that spread when this news broke? It was a death sentence for thousands of innocent men, women, and children. When Mordecai heard of the terrible decree, he was devastated. He sent a message to Queen Esther, pleading with her to go to the king and beg for her people's lives. But this was a terrifying request. In those days, no one, not even the queen, could approach the king without being summoned. The penalty for breaking this rule was death, unless the king extended his golden scepter as a sign of mercy. Esther was paralyzed with fear. She sent a message back to Mordecai, reminding him of the law. Her life was on the line. Mordecai's reply was a powerful challenge that echoes through the ages. He told her, "Do not think that because you are in the king's house, you alone of all the Jews will escape. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this." His words struck a chord deep within Esther. She realized her position wasn't just about comfort and luxury. It was about responsibility. It was a divine appointment. She made a decision that would define her legacy. She sent a message back, "Go, gather together all the Jews who are in Susa and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. I and my attendants will fast as you do. When this is done, I will go to the king, even though it is against the law. And if I perish, I perish." After 3 days of fasting and prayer, Esther put on her royal robes and stood in the inner court of the palace, in front of the king's hall. Her heart must have been pounding. The king saw her, and instead of anger, his heart was softened. He smiled and held out his golden scepter. He welcomed her and asked, "What is it, Queen Esther? What is your request? Even up to half the kingdom, it will be given to you." But Esther was wise. She didn't reveal her true purpose right away. Instead, she invited the king and Haman to a special banquet she had prepared. At the feast, the king again asked her what she wanted. Again, she deflected, inviting them both to a second banquet the next day. This built the suspense and set the stage perfectly for her big reveal. The next day, at the second banquet, the king asked her for a third time, "Queen Esther, what is your wish?" "It will be granted." This was the moment. Taking a deep breath, with all the courage she could muster, Esther spoke. "If I have found favor with you, your majesty, and if it pleases you, grant me my life. This is my petition. And spare my people, this is my request. For I and my people have been sold to be destroyed, killed, and annihilated." The king was stunned. He had no idea his queen was part of the group he had condemned. "Who is he? Where is the man who has dared to do such a thing?" he demanded. Esther looked directly at the man sitting beside them and said, "The adversary and enemy is this vile Haman." The truth was out. Haman turned pale, trembling with fear. The king's favor turned to fury. Haman's evil plot was exposed, and in a dramatic turn of events, the king ordered that Haman himself be punished on the very gallows he had built for Mordecai. The king then reversed the decree. The Jewish people were saved, and Mordecai was elevated to a position of great honor. The story of Esther teaches us an unforgettable lesson. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. Esther was an ordinary person placed in an extraordinary situation. She used her position, her voice, and her faith at just the right moment to do something truly heroic. It reminds us that each of us might be placed where we are for such a time as this. You never know when your voice and your courage can make all the difference. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little dose of courage today. See you next time.